Hi guys, welcome to another video of the Inceptor Framework. In this video, we'll just give you a just short overview on how to troubleshoot problems when you try to clone a repository, which is only accessible by using SSH authentication, and you have an SSH key which is passphrase protected. So in these circumstances, like for example in my case I have the Donut Cisco project, which is my project, is hosted on Porchetta Industries and is protected by, of course I access it by SSH authentication, and yes, my key is protected by a passphrase. So when I run the update, and I run the update on Donut Cisco's, of course, although the repository is mine, although my key is in the correct location, although I have my config configured correctly, I still fail to clone. And this is a limitation on how the Git wrapper is implemented, because it uses a process and it can't really handle well this kind of interactive authentication. I would be able to solve the problem like programmatically, but I think the best way to solve the issue is to use the standard standard tooling offered by Microsoft, in this case OpenSSH. Of course, OpenSSH offers an SSH agent, so if you are on Windows, you can issue the command get service SSH agent. Be sure to be from an administrator command prompt and from PowerShell. Of course, get service is a commandlet of PowerShell. And as you can see, you should find it stopped because it's not like enabled by default. So if you issue the command get service SSH agent and set service starter type automatic, you will actually make it you will set it up for automatic startup, so you don't need to start every time the SSH agent, and you will put the restart or start service to start immediately the service. So now if you reissue the command get service, you should see it running. Once you're there, you just need to go on your user.ssh file, and you need to issue the command ssh add and your key. It will ask for your passphrase just once, and it will add the identity related to your key. Now, another thing you need to do surely is to configure the using this command git config global core SSH command. You need to configure Git to use the SSH command provided by Microsoft, and this is required because of course the SSH key is if you run where SSH agent, it actually can't even find it, honestly. XC, you can't find it, but it should be in this directory here. So if we run there, C Windows System 32 and open SSH, you find the SSH agent and the SSH add. So the SSH agent is provided by the implementation, the Windows implementation on OpenSSH, so you need to also use the SSH command from the same directory. So now we can try to use SSH-t git at SSH gitlab.porchetta.industries, and it should work fine without asking me a password. Yes, it worked. So now if you rerun the update, it should clone correctly. And yes, it cloned correctly, as you can see here. So yes, this was very short, but I hope it will be useful to solve some issues, and it's everything for now. Bye guys.